Hello friends, welcome to a fun video. I'm going to show you how to make this treat slider box where you simply just pull up on the ribbon and you have the treat just slide right out of that little slider. Isn't that adorable? It is so easy to make. I'm going to show you how to make this. So the treat that I have in my my box here, I have these little wafer cookies. I got this 20 pack at Sam's Club. They come in vanilla and chocolate, and I think this is just a really good size gift. This wasn't very expensive either, so for 20 different treats, this is a great affordable option. You can probably find these in your grocery stores too, maybe not in a 20 pack, but I found this at my local Sam's Club. I've seen them there a few times, so I know that they carry them pretty regularly. So let's get started. We're going to start with the slider piece with the box. If you are shopping my online store, make sure to use this host code. This is my September host code. All orders receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. If your order is over $50 or more, you will also receive the Make and Take kit that coordinates with that kit. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps my business, and you never miss one of my fun videos. All right, so we're going to start with a piece of cardstock. I am using Azure Afternoon. This is a 5x7 piece, and we are only going to score it on the long side. So I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 1/2, 3 3/4, and 4 3/4, and that's it. That is all the scoring, simple and quick. This is a good little option for a box to get kids involved. This would be a great gift for them to make for, you know, teachers or friends. They're great party favors, so lots of options here. All right, we're not even going to do any trimming on this box. We're just going to go ahead and get this put together. I'm going to use strong adhesive. I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use tear and tape or the Tombow liquid glue. That is also really strong, so anything that is super strong. And I just put that adhesive on this 1/2 inch tab on this side. And so we're just going to fold that over and fold it in half and just make sure everything is lined up. And fold it in half this way, make sure everything is lined up, go back and forth, and that is your little slider box. I'm going to make sure that my seam is on the back, and we're going to decorate the front. So I have a couple of pieces of DSP. I'm using the Delightfully Eclectic pack, and I have this fun black and white pattern, which is 2 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to stick that on. I'll just use my same Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use whatever you want. We're going to stick that onto the front, making sure that seam is in the back where we attached our box together. Then I have another piece from that same pack, the Delightfully Eclectic, and this one is 2 by 1. So just a great way to use up some scraps. And we're going to put this one about 1 inch from the bottom, maybe like 3/4 of an inch, and that's just going to go across just like that. And that is pretty much the front of the box. That is all that we want to do. We need to add our slider though, and I put my DSP on first because we're going to punch a hole for our ribbon. And we want to make sure that we're punching through that DSP. So I wanted to make sure that the DSP went on first. So I'm just going to use your regular standard handheld punch. You can get this at any office store. And I'm going to start by just like eyeballing the middle. I'm going about 1/2 inch down from the top and then just eyeballing it left and right. And then I'm just going to do the same on the back, just eyeballing it left and right. And there you go. So just 2 holes in the top. That's all we need. All right. I have our Azure Afternoon ribbon from our Ribbon 3 pack, and I'm just going to thread that through, and I'm going to give it quite a bit of length on one side. We're going to go ahead and stick our treat in, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of wiggle our treat in right over that ribbon, and when we push the ribbon down, you're going to see the ribbon is going to be on the opposite end. And that's what's going to hold your treat in place. And so you just want to make sure that you have enough ribbon to tie a bow. I think this should be enough. If it's not, just go ahead and give it a little pull to get a little bit more ribbon. But I think we're okay. I'm actually going to turn my treat upside down. I find that I have more ribbon success when my treat is turned upside down. And we're just going to tie a fun bow right in the front of our treat. All right. I haven't tied a bow on camera in a while. The stress is on. All right, just give that a little shimmy, a little fancy, and trim off that end from the spool. And you have your little ribbon slider, so they don't have to untie it. They just need to pull up the ribbon and your treat will come out. All right, so we'll just tuck that back down in, and we're gonna finish up our little treat box here. Let me put my ribbon away. So I've already pre-die cut from the Gorgeously Made dies. These are beautiful dies in our annual catalog. I die cut out of Bubble Bath. That's gonna coordinate with our paper. And we're gonna stick that on, but we're gonna hold that in place with our greeting. So let me get out our stamps. I am using the Thanks from the Everyday Thanks stamp set. This is one of my favorite stamp sets. I love this one. This pencil is my favorite, but I really love this greeting, and this greeting too I really love, but this one is perfect for just little treat boxes. It's a really good size. It's a good font, so I really love it. So I'm gonna pull out our Azure Afternoon ink pad, and I just have a scrap of white here. So we're just going to ink that up. I'm just gonna line it up with the bottom. We're just gonna do some trimming on it. So just any little scrap you have is good. And I'm going to grab some scissors, and we're just going to trim this out to the height and the width of the words, maybe a little longer than the width, but just trim it up to the height. You can use a paper trimmer for this, and then just trim off those ends at an angle right next to the words. All right, there we go. Perfect. Move all these little scraps out of the way. And we're going to stick this on. Oh, I didn't grab dimensionals. Let me grab a sheet. Oops. These, okay, perfect. So I'm just going to grab just an edge piece here. I have a sheet I need to finish. So I'm just going to grab a little edge piece, and this one might be a little long. Let's trim off that end. There we go. So just cover the entire back with that dimensionals, and then just go ahead and place your leaf where you want it. We haven't glued that down. You can cut that out on an adhesive sheet if you want to make sure that it's completely tacked down. But this dimensional is going to hold everything in place. We're just going to stick that right over the leaf. It's going to hold that in place. That's not going anywhere anymore. And our Thanks is on there. Now you can jazz this up a little bit more if you wanted to add some embellishments or rhinestones or anything like that, but I think that this sweet little treat is good just the way it is. It's a quick and easy treat box you can make for lots of friends. It's affordable, and everybody will love this. All right, guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this quick video for this treat box. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you are shopping, please make sure to head to my online store. This is my host code, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.